For our next piece of journaling, we're going to put in our FFA activities. Here we have actually 4 different options where 2 of them are probably the most common. Starting from the bottom up, anything that doesn't go in the 3 above will go into other FFA activities. So these are going to be leadership conferences, conventions, our meetings, all of that. So this is what you're going to use the most. Time and competitions, exactly that, CDEs. If you're doing time in FFA committees, you add yourself to a committee, you can put it here. If that gets complicated and sometimes the committee system doesn't match very well, don't worry about it. Just put it down here in other FFA activities. And then finally, if you're sort of an officer position, you can record your time in that role. When we go to enter one of these, we go to the time in, we'll put the date that it happened. So let's say we went back to, we were going to put in the light parade. And we have other FFA related activity. So we would call it something like light parade. Sometimes there'll be an activity already in here. It'll show up on that date. You can just click it or you can not. And then you have to decide what is the activity, and maybe other is the best. Maybe it's a meeting, maybe it's a stock show, workshop, whatever it is. There's several different things we've done this fall that you can put in here, virtual or otherwise. So we'll put it as other. Level, chapter means it was just subtle in there. District would be the next one if there's other chapters from our quad district there, so Roseburg, Oakland, Glide, Elkton, etc. State would be anything above that level. So if there's chapters from other parts of the state there, it's a state level activity, and of course national would be exactly that. Describe something that was there, just really brief what you did, and you're good to go. How many hours you spent on it, that's just an estimate. It's not a big deal. We just need to put some there, and we hit save. If we're doing a competition activity, so if a competition activity, same sort of deal is going to be put in there, not a problem. And if you placed, you might put that in there so you have that record. Or if the team placed, have that record and put it in. So there we go. Those are FFA activities, and every activity we can think of that we can list, we should. And again, the hours and the time, that's an estimate for you, because some activity charts want to know how much time you spent on different areas. That's what that's there for. So let's make sure every FFA activity we can think of that we've done gets entered. Just don't list anything in community service and in FFA. It either goes in one or the other.